Oi, what the heck? बल्ल आयो आम्मामा कत्रो कसरत गर्नु परेको हौ यसको लागि त यामा कत्रो ठुलो 50 60 something 70 ठुलो हैन
go in. Now they wrangle.
Certainly, in the very first game, it was Bangladesh region Retaliation X that got a big win for themselves. Let's see in match number 2 in the deserty fields of Miramar, which region is going to dominate, which team is going to come on the top. If we talk about teams, which team, Shivansh, impressed you the most in this particular game?
GNC, obviously, I told you, right? I'm a big fan of the Australian esports. I'm a big fan of the Australian content creators. So I'm not biased though. I really like the way they played. Plus, there's only one team representing that one region. I love the way they played. Plus, if we talk about Kyodai, again, we had a conversation about this one thing, and that is the Nepal domination. If you have 7 teams out of 16 teams, some of the teams, they have to perform. If you are wanting to do that, then no. This will not work out. But again, we all know that it's the Nepali teams. They have the power. They have the man advantage, what we can say right now, 7 teams. So some of them have to. To perform, and that's why Kyodai just outperformed and secured some good points from the previous matchup.
Well, certainly they have an advantage. 7 Nepali teams. You know your opponents very well. When you're competing with a different new region, that is where your skills are being tested. So other
Hello.
regions which are coming with a single team, I have to give them a benefit of doubt also that they are competing with these teams for the first time or the second time. But on the other side, Nepal, all the 7 teams, they know each other very well. You know your region, you know your opponents very well. So that advantage you'll definitely have. But you were talking about team synergy. I felt BTS Mafia is also one of the team that have a very good team synergy because of a fight that happened near the ruins area, the grenade fight. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that certainly was. In fact, it was a lengthy grenade fight between between those two teams. So you have to, just lob those grenades. You need to, cook those grenades perfectly. If 1 second, if you have 1 second short or 1 second on, you're already giving your opponents a chance to just escape from that area. On the other side, if the next map is started, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Miramar map in front of us. We have the map. In fact, the play path in front of us starts from the L.
Wait, Saina, wait. Hello?
I sound.
अघि आइरहेको थियो मेरो साउन्ड आएको थिएन
तिम्रो चाहिँ त्यो आछ इन गेम साउन्ड आछ
कस्तो इन गेम साउन्ड
ए मतलब त्यो युट्युबको साउन्ड आइराछ
heading to
teams are sharing the same compound, the same city of Picado. That means early fights are going to happen in the deserty field of Miramar. Miramar is known for a slow-paced game, but this time I think we are up for a very early fight and casualties happening. Right now, 2 teams, like you also mentioned in Bontenuo, one of them is 7AKS. Well, 7K
आएको छ
is
आएको छ
they were placed on
त्यही
the
गरौँ
16th position in the very
बल्ल तल्ल
first
भयो
game. This
यार
game
म त
is
साइको
important
खाएँ
for
यार
them. They need those points,
ओइ
and if they were hoping for a save
झ्यामा
game play,
लाग्दिरह उहिले
they are
आफ्टर फ्लाइट
definitely not up for it right now.
Yeah. No way, no way. They might, they opt for a save gameplay and they will win this. I don't think so that there's a chance. But
हाई जीवन
Shadow, look at that.
बटराज
He's just
वेलकम टु
trying to
माई
get,
लाइफ
Samira to just get
मेक
onto
sure
the
you
top
like share
of
and
the
subscribe
building.
guys
On the other side, if we talk about GNP Esports, I really like this team. On the other side,
तिमी
Griffin getting into
के
some
भयो
fights, and it seems like they're also
केमा
getting there.
छौ तिम्रो
No
केमा स्पेक्टेड
way!
देखाइरहेछ
No
जिएनपी
way!
को
Fantastic is
अँ
down. Oh, that's
ल
bad. That's really bad.
But where are his teammates? That's the main question. The last time in a Wrangle, Team OPEX was performing really good. They were coming out on the top, and this time, in the very
म साइको भइरहेको
few minutes of the game of
थिएँ
Miramar, they lost one of the player. Now they have to survive
अब त
as a
आइरहेछ
three-man
अब
army.
अब लोडिङ आइरहेको छ मेरोमा
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
But where are his teammates? That's the main
लोडिङ
question.
हेर त
I saw 636 is not having any armor,
मेरो
no
त
helmet,
चलिरहेछ
no vest. So you better be careful if you're going to peek from that window.
Oh, yeah, you have to be. You know what? This is a time where your skills will get tested, though. And I'm really happy, right? Teams are opting for those SLRs,
फुल जित्छ
a
जस्तो लाग्छ
weapon which is has a
के
high
अरे
capability, but teams never
यो
opt for
फाइटमा
those type of weapons.
7AK र
Let's see how they're going to
जिएनपी
utilize it.
Well, let's see how they're going to utilize
Yeah.
because 7AK as this game is important for them and I can't see too many resources in their hands. Mountain University doesn't
म पागल हुन्छ यार बल्ल बल्ल भएको थियो होइन त्यो पनि ड्याडीले कल गरिदियो ए मम्मी ए बुवा अब गाडी रेसेस म रहन हानिदिन्छु बरु खायो त नि ए ग्याच यार सक्यो खोइ त्यही ऊ श्रीलङ्कन एउटा चाहिँ सक्यो खोइ जिडब्लुमा त जी आई8हरू छ हेर नि त्यहाँ एकछिन है त यिनीहरू एकै ठाउँमा कस्तो झुम्म भइरहे एउटा उता रहेछ त ओइ हान्छ कि के हो ओइ ओइ कसरी हान्यो ओइ ओभर हान्यो हान्छ जस्तो यिनीहरूले सर्कल लिएर हातमा ला ओइ जिजी त्यो पनि निक्लिएछ खै गेम साउन्ड भन्छ त ए आमा
Second game
अब
also
मेरो
not
अन
in
अफ
their
मात्रै
favor.
गर्नुपर्छ
Again,
क्या
they are placed
न त
on the
हुँदैन
16th
अब
spot. 2 back-to-back bad games. They need to go back to the drawing board and see what is not working for them. But GNP Esports, well, again, a good start for them.
I think so. The aggression, right? The aggression is not even helping them. You know what? Sometimes you think you need to, focus on your aggressive
Well,
play,
I
which
have to
is
sound
really a
it,
good
so.
thing, which is really an important
अघि
part
आउट
of the
भएको
game.
बङ्गलादेशी
But
रहेछ होइन
sometimes you just have to play slow. You know what?
यो पाकिस्तान
Things
रहेछ
work
टिम
out slowly, and you just need to trust the process, right? That's what I always suggest to the young, the budding players, though. But for now, nothing
यिनीहरू
is
पनि त
working
क्वालिफाई
out
भएछ
with
त
one team, and that is KS. So
को
yeah,
TX
again,
ए
it's
एनएलएन
frustrating going today that what is going wrong and what we can change. Uh,
हेलो
हजुर
के हो मेरो त अड्किरहेछ हौ ओइ मेरो त
नेट
गेम
प्रब्लम होला
होइन यार यस्तो त हुँदैन त्यो त कस्तो अड्केको गेम
time left because the other game is just gonna start after a while.
Well, certainly they have time, but right now, Illuminate Crew, they have their eyes set on the players of Grim Esports over there who are going for the
राम्रो
rotation
ठाउँमा
inside the
देख्छ
circle. But
अहिले
Illuminate
ऊ
Esports
पनि
are
थियो
also
त
being
बिचमा
very
पनि थियो
careful. They
अघि
know, they realize that the distance between
अघि
himself
नजिते पनि
and Soga
त्योमा चाहिँ
of
नम्बर
Grim
वानमै
Esports
आएछ
is
त
way
लोगोमा
too
चाहिँ
much to
हो र
fire any bullet
ए
and
अघि
try to
भनिरहेको
take
थिएँ
him down,
तिमीले
because that is almost next to impossible. Instead, just take the information and work around that information that there is an enemy in the close proximity and work around with that. But now we
Yeah.
have 14 teams and 51 players. And the weapon you were asking for.
The MG3, the light machine gun, the best gun you can get inside the air raw. But the not the best weapon, especially in the Miramar map. I would still prefer an AWM, but yeah, it's a good gun. Although you'll get a level 3 kit, and that is going to be your primary objective, though. So for now, Shadow, 14 teams in the lobby.
खोइ मेरोमा त
We
देखेछ
already
मेरो
saw
ड्रपको
past
ड्रपै देखाइरहेछ
12, in fact, the 11-minute mark. So
ए तिम्रो स्ट्रिम स्लो भयो
waiting for that huge fight. We're waiting for the huge patient. Look at that. Thanks for the mini
त्यो
map.
अघि त्यो भएर होला
Their position is in their favor, so that means
Refresh
they can
गर्यो?
go for the placement
गर्यो।
points. But I can't say the same thing for the teams rotating
Ronina.
from the side of Chumacera, because so many teams are onto the tails of
Oh, yeah,
each
no,
other.
no,
They
no,
need to be a bit
no,
careful
no,
as
no,
well.
no,
What can happen any minute? But Homegun Esports OG tries to take down one of the players.
Oi,
He has
Gigi.
damaged
No.
himself
Move
as well.
right,
But
Gigi.
Ronan chimes in, takes Kronos down over there, and better find a knock
OP
to
cover,
Ronan. Ronan
OP
takes a
cover.
hefty damage, but he has a little bit of the range to work around it. He's not overexposing himself, but it is impossible right now, next to impossible, to revive the fallen comrade right now.
Yeah, it's really impossible. You know what, Omgun,
झन्डै
they
नखाएको
are
क्या
looking
कोहीले
good. And if they find this
दुईजना
one,
मात्र
खबर
they
पाएँ नि
might
नत्र
find
त
some
नकै
more.
हो
And that's just gonna help them. And this might work as a morale booster.
त्यो जोडी हो कि
Nepal
को भनेर नि
Lions,
दामी खेल्छ यार मैले
one
त्यो टिकटकहरू
casualty.
देखिरहेको थिएँ कि ओभर राम्रो
I think
खेलेको
so
थियो
this will cost them a victory. This might cost
ए
them a
जर्डी
chicken dinner, but
नाम चाहिँ सुनेको
fingers crossed.
FIP मा आएको
Let's
थियो
see.
फेरि बनाम लागेको थियो
Whatever
मैले
happens, might
त्यो कोर्बस
favor
र
them. On the other side, if you talk about we have only
7 को
15 players left in the
प्रशंसा
lobby,
गरिदिएको
Nepali Lions there this
कसले?
time, right? There's no way we can win in that
on
situation.
swipe-ले
All
दामी
three
हान्छ नि त
split apart and
राम्रो
not
टिम हो
really
यो यसको
far
पनि
away from
एक्सपेक्टेसन छ
the
मलाई
zone,
हुन्छ
but
भन्नुभएको थियो
exotic. He's not stopping, dude. He's unstoppable. But the way he's using that 2014 reminds
भाल्यो
me
लिली
of a hitman, though. You need to connect every single headshot if you want to get paid, though. And that's what these players are doing.
Well, that is what they are doing
Yeah.
right now, trying to find few good knocks, and one of the player is still bleeding. But look at the position of Oma of One Man Army. He's a little far away. They are a little disjointed. This can go in either ways. This can either, if they are able to find few good initial knocks, this can work in their favor. Otherwise, they can start falling down because the circle is also closing.
Oi.
The blue is already giving out the damage,
Dale
but
ta.
a blind rush comes in from the side of GNP
Finish it,
esports, and
Konko.
now they're paying the
What's
price
this
as
guy?
two players have been taken down, and Shaheen
no.
is the last
Where
man
were
standing.
the-
What did just happen? What did just happen?
3-3. You know what?
यो
Sometimes
के
you blink
गरे पनि
and
गयो
everything
त
just blow up. That's what just happened. So you have to drive safely, dude. Doesn't matter if it's real life or you're in the game. That
Easy
was
come, easy
beautiful.
go.
Yeah. That
फेरि
was
नगर्यो
Mirado.
फिनिस हुन्छ ल
Now it's just do. It's done. It's
मर्यो 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 अब चाहिँ के
burned
मर्यो
out vehicle.
जसुकै होस्
But-
नेपाली टिमले जितोस्
You know what? They lost
Yeah,
two players. It doesn't mean they lost the war. Still have a chance. You can still fight for your
ओइ
life.
ओइ ओइ
I think Shaheen is the
GG,
last man standing. So
Kuntele
GNP
Aani.
Esports is standing as a one-man army. All they can do is go for the placement points because last time also they had good defeat points in their favor. Placement points is something they need to work on. And I think in this game, the last man, Shaheen, is exactly going to do so.
Four
But for
Ultra
Ultra Instinct, well, they have spotted down
Pakistan will be
Nepali Lions
Bangladesh,
over
no?
there.
Oh.
But they also need to make sure that they are inside the safety net of the circle. That is when they are going to pick up a fight. One defeat point already in their favor. 14 teams, 47 players remaining. Looking at the loadout, the resources which these teams are having, I don't see too many throwables, especially in the hands of one-man army.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think so. They
कस्तो खाएको हेर्न फेरि जोनले ओइ
get a lot of time to collect
पुग्छ र जोन
all of
भित्र
it, so they have to work whatever they have right now. And it's really a difficult decision, by the way, because you need to invest those grenades perfectly if you really need a good outcome.
पुग्यो
Well,
So
certainly
Booty Sanders, yeah, nothing
you
to do
need
with
to
it
have
also.
those resources, those smokes, those grenades, especially in the map like Miramar. You are out there in the open. You need to use that double-edged sword that gives away your position, but also provides you the necessary cover required. But right now, one-man army is a guy who needs a cover, but before he finds a
you.
little bit of the rich cover, he gets taken
अर्को पनि
down
डाल्यो
instantly as he was trying to move inside the circle. Let's see if we can be revived. We can be saved. In
Oi,
this situation,
Dami.
the chances
Kuntele
are
हान्यो?
almost
Dollar,
slim as
dollar,
other
dollar,
players are
तिनीहरूले
also
हान्यो
going down,
TDM
as Agent has been taken down with the mini 14 shots. And what is happening with BTS Mafia? Two of the players, I guess, I could see they are already bleeding out. There is no help. And Retaliation X, well, they are making the mature decision, leaving the players
ओइ
leaving and just move inside the safety net of the circle. But Illuminate Esports, they're also in the close frontal battle with some of the
पछाडिबाट
teams.
खायो
Yeah.
हाइटको खायो
Engaged in a lot of fights. Oh, look at that. You know what? The best part is they are collecting some points. They are not going all in. They are collecting few of the points, and it's just gonna
I think
stack
Bahura
up,
too, there
and
is a-
it just give them an upper advantage in the late game stages. So. For some teams it's working out, but for some teams they are losing out. A lot of
एकचोटि
players
को
always
भयो
are
यार
exotic.
पड्क्यो
One of the best
हो त
player just goes down, and he needs a revive, right? He needs a quick revive so that the team could get that firepower back again.
Well, certainly you need to revive your fallen comrades
Nepal
as soon as
परेको
possible
सबै
if you
फाइट
want to win those fights, especially the third parties that can happen in this
NNN को जोडी
situation.
भने
I
पनि
can see on
जोडी
the
जोडी
mini map,
भने
so many
पनि
teams are
भयो
present in the
अनि
close
नक भयो
proximity. Yes, Illuminate crew, their backlines are mostly clear, but they also need to be careful of this. Esports, I believe, that is the close proximity. But Sky, well, he's shooting in the smoke, blindly dishing out
लमा आठले नि हाने
over there, and the opponent, well, the minute
No,
he
finish
made
and
the
there.
safety of the ridge, he gets taken down. And
Quite
now
unlucky.
that was very unlucky.
ओजीको
Yeah,
दुईजना
quite
मान्छे
unlucky, dude.
स्ल्याम
Come on.
नक फिनिश
He
हाने
really thought that he can escape from that position, but unfortunately, oh, look at that agent with a run over. Sometimes you just wanna, just go for some style points, though. It will never it is not something important, but you know what? You just want to showcase that you are here to, just show some skills, and that's what you're doing. Meanwhile, we might see another team fall apart. We might see another elimination, but it seems like we still have some minute left for that one thing to do. Noka is down. We are unable to see his teammates, though. I think so. There's only one player left of that one team, so it's done for them. They have to rely on those placement points. Shadow.
They have 3 defeat points as well, and Oma, Sana of Oma, he has a little track to work around with, but the circle, well, the circle is playing another game. Now he has to travel few meters inside the circle as well. That is when his position might be teams are still in the lobby. That means not too many placement points he will get, but with that big weapon, bold action, I could see one of the player getting a knock, but on the other side, for you, I need to be careful. I think they can easily go for the revival because Gorkhali Warriors, they are not in a hurry to rush in their direction.
ओइ एक्जोटिक पनि बाँचिरहेछ भनेपछि रोनी नि एक्जोटिक कोरी बाँचिरहेछ
You should go for the circle rotation. It's always a better option. Again, they have a backup time, so they should. They always thought about this. You know what? They need to get inside circle if they won't able to blue on the side. Penba goes down to Kali Warriors. Another important player. Pretty less HP. Howdy, sir. Just hiding behind the tractor. But for how long? They lost an important player, AST Cyrus.
ओइ एएसटी र ओजीको पर्यो यार
He is in a good position. He might go down, but is it going to happen too soon or not? Let's see.
Let's see what's going to happen as Kyo die. They are also in a close frontal battle with the plus Omgun Esports. Omgun, they lost one of the players in the very early stages of the game. Now they have 3 people fighting against Kyodai. Kyodai, they are running high on the confidence. Yes, they are using all the tools they are having as exotic, beautiful grenade comes in and takes side of Kyodai Esports, but exotic also gets taken down by a grenade from the side of Genzo over there. And now Kyodai, they're still leading the charge. They're still having an upper hand as they are pinning the players of Team Omgun Esports over there in that little warehouse as their Ronin is going for the revival on the Line Esports. They have been eliminated at 12th position.
Yeah, this is the second time I think so Exotic got picked off and couldn't able to survive, especially in this situation. But quite unfortunate for him. But on the other side, we talk about Kyodai ASTZO. He has a job. Will he able to deserve? Oh, will he able to deliver? Yes, it does. That was a close call, Shadow.
ओइ दुईजना बाँकी एकजना बाँकी यार 1 HP मा
Well, Kyodai is skillful. I have to say, the way they are picking their fights, last time also they were dominating the entire lobby. This time, yes, they are not in their favor. But on the other side, we have the winners of the previous game as well, Retaliation X. Now they are up against Kyodai. The top 2 teams of the previous game now going up against each other. That too, not inside the safe circle. They are only a few meters away from the safety net of the circle, and they have only 40 seconds in their hands. Retaliation X, yes, they have the numbers advantage. They have 3 defeat points. They should just run as soon as possible inside the circle, as all the teams are. In fact, not even a single soul is inside the safe circle.
Yeah, you know what? All the teams just playing quick careful. If this work out, will definitely just going to favor them. If it doesn't, you know what? There's only one thing they can. One thing can save them, and that is themselves. The decision has to be perfect. If it's not, you're done.
Well, you are done. Retaliation X, I'm still placing my bets on them because they have the numbers, they have the complete control of the southern side. If they're able to deal with the players of Grim Esports, I think this is the game to lose. On the other side, Kyoto Esports, with 2 men getting a winner chicken dinner seems difficult, but they have the capability, they have the skills required, and the play zone is also coming in, and now Kyodai problems. Not a knock onto the player of Retaliation X, but also lost one of their own player. This is something they were not expecting.
Flex is doing a great job though. He's waiting for the perfect when it's gonna arrive. That is going to be the biggest question, Shadow. Let's see, Retaliation X. This is going to be the second chance. He might secure another chicken here. But it's going to be a difficult job.
Viper down.
Oh, Viper down.
It is going to be a little difficult.
They will become the champion of the second.
Viper knock.
Well, they can, but what is happening with Illuminate Esports? Their players are also falling down. And as you were speaking of Retaliation X, call it Caster's Curse, they have been eliminated at 7th spot. Now we have 5 teams, 12 players remaining, and
5 teams,
they are
top 5
having too many defeat points, 6 defeat points already in their hands.
6 kills I
They got a good amount of kill points, but you need some more placement points to work out your way into the top 3. So Sean, thrown down in an open area. Once he got spotted out, he will definitely get killed. But for now, he can just spray the 6th circle. Every single team is playing slow. Look at that, 7S. They have the control of the compound for how long. If the circle moves out, it's gonna help team eliminate. And look at that! Shan takes time out, and that is good knock. That is really good knock, but the circle.
Oh no. Circle
is not a fan of those easy plays. Move towards the center. Centralized shift in the 7th zone. That's crazy, Shadow. On the other side, it's a heroic approach from the side of the players of OPEX. Opted for a revive, and they might get this one. Eliminate crew also cruising into the circle. And I just told you earlier, Shadow, we have only 2 players left from this one team. They might get this one, but it's going to be a really difficult job. 71 meters is going to be the number. But a lot of the players doesn't even have a first aid kit. Why? First of all, why?
They were engaged in rotation from the very start. They were engaged in the fight. They didn't go for major loot. They were lacking resources from the very start. They can eliminate Esports. Yes, they are picking fight, but they also need to check their backlines. But there is no need, as the team in front of them is going to eliminate them on the 5th spot. Now my eyes are set onto the players of Grim Esports, as they are having the next spot. They have the complete southern control. They have the real estate. They have the circle. This is their game to lose. Everything is working in the favor of Grim Esports. But OPEX from the northern side, they can also start applying pressure, but they don't have the height advantage. The height advantage is with the players of Grim Esports. So that is where I have a feeling this is the game of Grim Esports. But let's see, anything can happen as AST. Well, he's right in the crosshairs of Mifal of OPEX Esports.
OPEX. Jack is just making that easy chicken dinner a little bit difficult for them.
Oi, Oi!
Love also got spotted out by Chief, and he knocks him out. 3 teams, 8 players, 7 sins goes out. They got eliminated from the lobby. Kyodai, Genos playing slow. He was playing very good. That was a sneak in action. But now he revealed his position. He takes out Mixful. He might take him down. And yep, he confirmed the kill. But he got traded off. And now it's 1. In fact, it's 2-win situation. Shadow, 2v3 situation against the players of OPEX. Grim Gaming needs to confirm this. Grim Gaming has to secure this one. It's going to be an easy one for them. They have the man advantage and they got knocked, and it's now unknown It's a
What
1v3.
the-
He takes one down, but he goes down instead. And the chicken dinner goes out from the hands of OPEX. Grim. They got it. They got a beautiful
no.
chicken dinner. But no, it was a... What?
Yeah.
He did a
That is what I'm
1v3?
saying. Exactly. The last player
Okay.
unknown of OPEX came
No way.
in from
It's
the
not
cover
possible, Shadow.
and
Come on.
eliminated. The entire game, this game was in the hands of Grim Esports. They went a little aggressive. But
aggressively
I have to
गर्दा
say,
गयो नि
RGC
तिनीहरुको
OPEX, they impressed me from the
फेरि
low
त
ground, having
2v3
no
fight
advantage at all, not having a numbers advantage, not having position advantage, nothing was working in their favor, just purely on their gunfire.
छ्या
They got a big win for themselves, and not just an easy win, 10 eliminations for them. That means they were aggressive, but this was a very impressive way Unknown came in at the very last moment. Well, 15 placement points, total 25 points in the favor of RGC OPEX. A very impressive gameplay from their side.
Yeah, really impressive gameplay. I was quite happy with the performance, and you know what? I was
Maldives
surprised.
Croatia,
I was
RGC.
surprised that how they
Okay,
managed to
really?
pull that off. That chicken dinner.
अहिले जितेको के मालदिभ्स
Oh
कलेज
my god, that was a miracle, to be honest. I really thought it was a 1v3, wouldn't able to deliver, but he did that. He did that. And just because of that one heroic play, they
अनि
secured
बोल्नु
their
पर्यो यो
position.
के बोल्नु हौ
They
बोलिरहेको
are
छु
on
हैन
third position in the overall ranking, and that's huge. That's humongous, Shadow. And this type of gameplay, right? I was hoping for some heroic plays. I was hoping for some unorthodox plays from the PMCO fall split, and
कस्तो त्यो
here we
हुँदैन
are. We are
नम्ले
witnessing the
यार
same.
गाइस
So yeah, we are on the.
But now let's have a look at the standout player. I think it is going to be from Illuminate Esports. Okay, we have Sky with 6 elimination, and look at the damage amount that he was dishing out. 1002.
Yeah, in fact, out of those 5 knocks, he converted 6 eliminations. In fact, it means 120% conversion rate, more than 100%. So yeah, it's also a great job from Sky. So Eliminate Crew, right? They're always doing something crazy. They always do something outstanding.
राम्रो खेल्यो है तर
That means they are the toughest team here in the fall split. They are one of the best team present in the PMCO fall split, so you have to be careful. 0 headshots though. Survival time is pretty huge because again it's the Miramar Mac 24 minutes are pretty standard.
नेपाल टिमले के गर्नु
1000 damage.
पर्यो
खै
I'm
नेपाल
surprised by that
टिम
effort,
हावा खाना
right?
कि के हो
If you are dishing out
Aru
some
banda
1000 damage, it means you are engaging in a lot of fights. You are taking a lot of damage too, but for now let's take a look at the top
टिमले
players.
त
We
गर्नु
have a
सकेन
known
अब अरू के के
and Naif from RGC OPEX, and known that 6 eliminations. You know what? That just matters a lot. And out of those 6, 3 he secured in the final moment was just out of this world.
Well, definitely it was a very impressive gameplay that was coming from the side of RGC OPEX. In fact, I was very impressed with the players of Illuminate Crew also. 2 men standing in the last few minutes of the game. Their backs were not clear. Grim Esports was over there. In front of them, it was RGC OPEX. They had to make those decisions of coming out in the open. They had to
अझ
move.
3टा म्याच
That is where
छ
RGC OPEX dominated and eliminated the entirety of
किराङको
Illuminate
सानो
Crew. But still,
किराङको
they were having good
Ayo,
points in their
hello,
favor.
hello,
A
hello.
very impressive gameplay
Happy
coming
big
from
fan.
their
I'm
side.
big
So
fan,
yes,
guys.
Illuminate Crew is also one of the team we need to look out for. Yes, Grim Esports, RGC OPEX, wonderful
Yस्तो
gameplays
जाडो
coming
होइन,
from
honey.
their side, but Unknown. Yes, the MVP is Sky, but the way Unknown clutched in the last moment, that was very impressive.
Yeah, that certainly was. And now it's time for us to take a look at the match summary. 51 elimination, 63 knocks. The longest elimination is 302 meters, which is really impressive though. Total healings 10,093. It states that we had witnessed a lot of fights, 2 vehicle elimination, and yeah, again, you know whosoever did that, 2 style points for you, my guy. However, we are not gonna include that into the overall ranking, but still just it will give yourself a morale boost. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the match ranking now. RGC OPEX secured second dinner. Not secure, they stole that chicken dinner from Grim Gaming Esports, and I think so that's a perfect word to describe that final moment. But still,
त्यही
Kyodai
perfect word
again
त
in
हैन
third position. They've
लिदे
been
यार क्या
consistent
दामी गरी तर
throughout the two matches. In the previous match, I think so they were on the top three, and again they are still in the top three. But if we talk about the second page, there were only 15 teams, right? Shadow, so it was pretty sad. But let's see. KSX again, 0. PTS Mafia, only 1 point, in CMF IPG with 1. Nepali Lions too, come on, they need to work, you know. They need to showcase that dominance. If they could be able to do that, that is going to, haunt them tonight.
Well, they certainly need to work on few things, but not enough to haunt them. I am hoping every team at least deliver a good performance in one game, but that's not possible. We have only 5 games, 16 teams. If I could, I would hand over a winner chicken dinner to all all the teams. Actually, I can hand over to 10.
Yeah, you
We have
can.
10 games.
Yeah, you can. Now you have only 7 though, but no problem.
Okay.
You know what? We have some powers. We can do that. But I don't think so. It's just going to work in the real life, though. However, let's take a look at the damage graph. 1700 damage is the highest peak achieved by OPIX. Then we have the Illuminatex with 1644, and then the Grim Gaming with 1455.
ओजीको गेम चाहिँ
But now,
बिग्रिरहेको
ladies
छ
and
है
gentlemen, let's take a look at the overall ranking. The moment we are waiting for after the second game. Retaliation X still on the top. Kyodai again on the second. There's only 2 points difference between them and RGC OPIX. 3 points difference between them and the team who's on the top. Grim Gaming Esports also cruise into the top 5, made their way into the top 5, which is really good. BTS Mafia, this is secured only 1 point from the previous map. That's why it dropped down 5 positions into the leaderboard. So not that happy from their performance, but you know, 3 more games, so anything can happen.
It's just 2 games. Anything can
Oi,
happen. The leaderboard is
4
going
points
to
are the
be changed by the end of today. I think after the
4
5
points
matches, we
are
are
the
going
total
to see
point.
major drastic changes in the position of few of the teams. Yes, a few of the teams have taken a downfall, like Fabulous 4 Esports by 5 points, are sitting on the 9th spot with 12 points, but still they have 3 more games remaining. I think anything can happen. 7 since
Total
Esports, well, they have taken a jump of 3 points, showcasing a good performance on the map
match
of
miss
Miramar, 10
गरेछ
points
होला
to them,
जस्तो छ
but
ए
7AKS. This is one of the teams that really need to work on. Last year angle they dropped at Sigourney. They were taken out pretty early because they were making so much noise. They were making so
one
much
match with
noise
12
all
छ
around.
अनि
That is why they grabbed the attention of so many squads. But looking at the schedule, the first match, it was in the hands of Retaliation X. The second match, it was in the hands of RGC OPIX. Now is the time for Wrangle again.
Okay.
Yeah, back to basics, ladies and gentlemen. Back to basics. The first match was it favored the Bangladesh region. The second map, OPIX fought back and secured the chicken, stole the chicken, by the way. Now we have the Wrangle. To be honest, I just want to ask one thing from you, Shadow, and that is, what do you expect from this map?
A complete domination.
Which team from which region?
Okay, talking about the region, Australian team impressed me. Last game was of Bangladesh, the very first game of a Bangladesh region. This was Maldives team. Now I want to see Pakistan team. I love Pakistan region. I want to see Pakistan region dominate at least in one game. Not that they are not having a good performance. Yes, they are standing on a decent spot in the overall leaderboard. But Pakistan region is known for the dominance, so I want Seven Sins to do something like that. Go all gun blazing. I don't care. Shoot whoever is in front of you. Lay bodies all over in the map of Wrangle. That is what I want to see.
In the map of Wrangle भनेको चाहिँ जित्ला कि भनेको चाहिँ Wrangle होला कि.
Regions secure 2 chicken dinners, and basically we have 6 regions, right? So every single day we might see different regions securing a chicken dinner for themselves and for their country. So that's a great point to talk about. But to be honest, they just need to play the natural game. If you're in your natural habitat, you know how to play. If you manage to get some kills, if you manage to collect some kills, then what is going to be a next step? So for some teams, in fact, I have seen this a lot of times, that if you collect, we can say for an example, 3 to 4 kills, and then you were like, hey, we are unstoppable. Let's go all in. Let's kill every single one. At that very moment, you might take some
Right.
bad decisions. So you have to be careful. You know what?
Rio.
You have to play
Hello,
a
Rio.
very
Welcome to my live.
balanced. You need to showcase some
Hi.
balanced play, because balance is really important in life, right? Rather it be a game or your
Hi, hi.
real, or your real
Hi,
life,
hi.
it is really important.
Okay, bye.
And if you're able to make it, if you're able
Illegal
to
map,
maintain
okay?
it, then there is no one
Okay.
you. But that's it from like from my
Start
side.
भयो
I'm
Illegal
not
start
gonna
man.
boost you a lot, because
ल
at this moment
Dreamer
you
gets
need to drop out
George.
from the plane path, from the
कसलाई सपोर्ट
plane
गरेर आएको
especially.
छ
If we have the plane
पुलिसलाई
plane path in front of us,
OZ.
start from the George
I
Pool area,
I
from
always
George
go
Pool
for
city,
OZ.
and heading towards
Let's
the
go for
military
OZ.
base.
Timi?
ओम गा
We saw
ओम
one
गान्स
team
यस यस
uh,
सेम
move
Saina
on
Timi?
towards the military island, and that was
म
none
पनि
other
एनी
than
नेपाली
Nepali
टिम
Lions. What do you think?
Yes,
Are they
they
going
are.
to do
Let's
the same,
go.
Nepali
or they
team.
might, just change their drop location?
First
खोइ
I
त
would say
Just change
OZ
your
हो
drop
त्यसपछि
location.
I चाहिँ
Drop
any
in the
Nepali
area
team.
which
क्यु
you're
दाई भन्ने
comfortable
पनि
with.
नेपाली टिम
You
होइन
know the terrain. You
Good?
know how to rotate from that
KYODAI.
particular area. Even if there is a drop
अनि
crash
म
happening,
सेकेन्ड
you know how to
चाहिँ
pick up the
5-4
fights. You're very confident
ए
in your
Fab 4
own
पनि
home. So I won't suggest you
5-4
go and
Fab 4
find
पनि
a
हाम्रै
new
हो
home, go and find a
यो अघि
residency
नखेलेको
somewhere else.
गेमको
Just
अहिले
go for a
निकाल्नुपर्छ
natural
फ्याबकोले
gameplay, like you also
Yes.
said, and that is what is happening. As Nepal Lions, they are heading towards the southern side. That is going to be a
Fab 4
military
र
base.
NLN को
And this
ऊ
time
पर्छ
there is a
स्याप
change in drop location from the side of 7KS. They are heading
Oi.
towards the side of Noor Rupnoy, and they are going to be
के हो
rewarded by the
जोन
circle
त
also.
Yeah, it's very good decision, and you know what? It's working out. It's very, a big gamble, but it's working out. And look at that. Okay, that's cool. That's something good. Machine is hiding behind a tree. It seems like he's playing hide and seek,
खोइ बगीले गिल्छन्
but against the buggy. And
आयो
the
त्यो
Oi.
भाग्न
Lions need
आएकोले
to
this is
ram
a
that buggy onto machine.
आयो
Machine is trying his
Oila!
best. Wearing a Poseidon suit.
ओइ गयो अर्को
But I
त्यस्तो
don't think
साथी
that
आइसक्यो
suit can prevent him. That suit can
गयो
provide him some amount of
गन
cover.
लिएर आयो हुन्थ्यो
That's it. He got,
अँ
he got
गयो
picked off by Dominic.
ल
अहिले
He's
यसको
enough
टिममेट आउँछ
to
अनि
take that one man down. But it was a funny moment, right? For both of us and for both the teams. And
गयो
now,
ऊ
at this moment, Dominic goes down. Look at that. Agent from very far away picks off one man with a Uzi. Look at that. What is going on in this game? Penma with a shotgun. Oh no. What is going on, Shadow? I never ever
loving it.
expected this. And yeah, I'm really
टिट फर
loving
द्याट भयो
it
क्या
too,
एउटा
but
लग्यो एउटा
come
दियो
on,
भने
that's
जस्तो क्या
enough, guys. You're literally playing with your opponents.
I'm loving it. I
बस्दैन
love
त्यो
crazy plays, and that is exactly what is happening. Two players went in for the
कस्तो
vehicle
funny.
contestation. One player got
Oi,
the
oi.
buggy before him.
Best
Oh,
of.
His teammate comes in with an Uzi, takes him down. Some other third party is happening. It is going all crazy and bonkers in the map of Wrangle right now. Three teams, well, they are going for the defeat points, but the team that is not
ओइ
happy is
दुईजना गएछ
Advance
नि त नि फोको
Yes. You know what?
ओइ दुईजना कति
really
गयो
bad.
एकजना मात्रै गएको होइन र
If you lost someone that close,
अर्कीले हान्दै जस्तो छ
hurt you.
त्यही भएर
But you know what?
एक किल मात्र छ
होइन थर्ड पार्टी भनिरहेको थियो त एक किल यिनीहरूले हाने जस्तो
You need to convert that
ए होइन यिनीहरूले त त्यो एउटालाई हानेको
होइन,
थियो
होइन।
नि।
motivation. And that motivation will lead you to a victory. And in PUBG Mobile case, to a chicken dinner. Because we are hungry people. I'm a hungry man, by the way. I'm a little bit fat.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always hungry. So, in my case, it's always true. But where was I? Yeah, the motivation. Whenever I talk about food, I really want to
ओइ
talk
फुड
about
भन्ने
food
बित्तिकै
every
भोक लाग्यो त
single
ओइ
day, but
मलाई
yeah, that's what I
त्यो मैले त्यो
love. After, you know what? I love only two things in my
तिमीलाई
life.
हजमलाई कस्तो
Play
लाग्छ है
games
त्यो
and eat
क्यान्डीमा
food. That's it. That's what you need.
मिठो लाग्छ
That's
अब
what
खाने
I need, by the way.
मैले
But I
कति
don't know about
30
the
50वटा किनेर राखेको थिएँ कि
What about you, Shadow, by the way? I just need two things. I don't even need sleep, though.
टाइम
I
टाइममा
just
खान
sleep for
मजा
like
आउँछ नि
4 to 6 hours,
भनेको
that's it. I just woke up,
केही चाहिँदैन
wake
कि
up and
पेटै भरिन्छ त्यही खाएर
eat food, and then I
त्यो
play game. What about you,
के
Shadow?
भन्छ केही केही
Whatever
त्यो
you are
खाइरहनु त्यो
ordering,
मुखमा
if you
हालिरहनु
are,
मन
I am
लाग्छ नि
very
त
sure you are
अनि त्यो
ordering
बेला
it.
ठिक
Make
हुन्छ
it
कि
two.
Yeah.
Make it two. Make it
I,
two.
I don't order food. I just bring my own food. I am really
खाएको चाहिँ के
a
खानु
really
भयो?
bad person because I just want to eat something
त्यो
healthy, but
लाइक
I'm still
हजमोला हो
eating,
ट्रेन्डिङ
you know,
Candy.
packet, we can say noodles, homemade noodles, by the way. So sorry, but yeah, I will give you a treat someday, no problem. But I will inform you. I will inform you.
Why someday? Why not today?
ल
Dude, I
ट्रिट
don't
दिने
have
बेला छैन
money.
तिमीलाई
I
ट्रिट
don't have
कसले
enough
दिने
money.
त
I already spent like
हुँदैन
90% of that money
तिमी
in like buying
भिसा
food
त
or
लगाऊ
something like that.
भनेदेखि
So that's why I'm broke. But yeah, for now, let's see.
Also, it's the end
तिमीले
of the
त
month,
भत्केर
so
बसिरहेको
that's
छ
जोहरू
यार
why
बस्दै
यो
गर्नु ल म
everyone
खाना खाइहाल्छु
at this
खाना
time.
खाएर आऊ न
You
ल
can
ठिक
relate that, right? You can relate to that.
Yeah.
That's the best
यहाँ
part.
बसिरहेको
But
छ यार
Ketone, he has something different in his mind. He's not, thinking about food.
यही साइडबाट आयो
He's
भने चाहिँ
hungry,
बग्गीवाले दौड्छ होला
but
उम्,
for some kills.
Well, he's definitely thinking about the food, and that food is winner,
दिए
chicken
छैन है
dinner in the
त्यो
map
Yeah.
of
ओपनमा आएकोले
Wrangle over there, and that is why he needs those skill points, finish points onto the plus of Grim Esports. Well, Grim Esports, they are oblivious of the fact that Ketone is
एउटाले चाहिँ स्क्याम
right
खान्छ
out
जस्तो
there. That
लाग्छ
is why Rixie
खाएन
comes
नि
out in the open, takes a hefty damage. Now moves back to the safety, and now the presence of GNP Esports has been
अनि पछि ओपनमा आउनु
felt
पनि
by Grim Esports. Now they are
त्यही
going to be a little cautious in this situation. And GNP Esports, well, they have a lot to lose because they didn't had a very good performance in the last one. Yes, they had good defeat points, but the placement points is something they need to work on. Make your fire bullets only when you're ready to take down the player. The player was out there in open. Had Kiton waited for few more seconds, he could have found a knock also. But now they need to run back or maybe go for the flank angles because Grim Esports, well, they are going to retaliate now.
Yeah, they need to. They have to. In fact, they're going to retaliate, and you know what? You have to wait for perfect opportunity, and sometimes you need to create those opportunities by your own. So again, it's a really interesting point to talk about. On the other side, KS. Okay, now let's talk about the team KS. What do you really think? What they need to do in this game? Because for now,
आइट
they are not looking that stable. Stable. They're not looking that confident as we thought, but it's just the start
Ah.
of the game, so they can still
एकछिन
do
एकछिन
something. They can still go for some changes, and it might help them. So, yeah, that's what I am hoping for.
Well, the rotation in Erangel, the very first Erangel, were pretty decent from the side of 7KS, but they were making too much noise. Everywhere they were trying to fire in the direction of their opponents, not picking the fight entirely, not even avoiding the fight. That is where problems started beginning from them, for them. Because they started losing out on their players. If you are going to pick a fight first, you have to make sure that you have the best compound, you have the best cover, you have all the angles held to the perfection. That is when you have to initiate a fight. Until and unless you are forced to take a fight, avoid it. That is what 7KS needs to do in this situation. But Grim Gaming Esports, well, they impressed me in the map of Miramar. They were very close to getting a big victory for themselves, but unfortunately, unknown happened. Unknown things sometimes happen, and unknown. Let's see which path they are going to take for the rotation. They are going for the late rotation, taking the damage of the blue, but they have enough resources to work around with. On the other side, mansion around, not mansion, shelter around shelter. There are too many squads that are gathering up.
Yeah, I think so. That they're looking out for some shelter, but they might lose some of the players there too. So they have to be careful, Shadow. And you know what? Sometimes decisions have to be perfect. Let's see what's going to happen right now. KSX backing off, especially Ziltrex. Just making sure that his buggy is safe. Buggy is in safe position. And it's really important because your means of transport is really a buggy at that moment.
Well, you need to have those vehicles because rotations are not going to be so easy. And if the final circle is out there in the open, you need those vehicles to build a cover for your own self. But right now, Illuminate Esports, well, they are very particular about the fight which they pick. And majority of the fights, they try and win. And mostly they win those fights. But on the other side, we have 7KS. On the other side of the shelter cave, we have 7KS. And this team, well, everything is in the line for this team because right now they are on the bottom, on the 16th spot.
Yeah.
They need to be very careful if they are initiating this fight, especially when they are so disjointed. Synex is in the compounds. Two of the players are holding on to the cave's entrance of shelter. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm still placing my bets onto Illuminate Esports.
Yeah, me too, by the way. To be honest, the only thing which I am worried about the KS Esport is they really need a morale boost right now. You know what? If you don't have a single point, it doesn't mean that you're out. You're still in the picture. You can still do a great job. The one thing, and that is that morale boost.
Well, morale boost is certainly required when you're not having the best of the day, when you're not having the best of the games, but sometimes you need to analyze also what is going wrong with you. That is
Yeah,
also something that is required. That is what
that's
7KS need to do.
that's what my mom say, right? What is wrong with you, Phoenix? Um, my reply is very simple. You know what, mom? I'm sorry. I need to change myself. And that's what KST Sports has to do, right? KSX has to do. They need to change some of the strats. They need to change how to think. They need to change that what they can do about the game, right? Just some few steps, and they'll become unstoppable. Trust me, they will.
Well, we all can. I'm very
Oh,
sure
yeah.
the team,
Yeah.
all the 16 teams here, representing their nation, region. Also, it's not so easy. They have the burden on their shoulders. The pressure situation is entirely there. You are fighting or competing against a different region. You don't know too much about them.
कस्तो त्यो गर्न
Don't have enough information
नमिलिरह
also.
यार
So that can be daunting
त्यो
sometimes.
त
That can
मोबाइल
also affect your performance, but there's no
खाने
doubt
त
that
हो
you're a skilled team, you're a skilled player, and you can definitely dominate in the lobby. But right now, Howdy Sir from the side of Gorkhali Warriors, he's on a sliver of HP. He has patched himself up, but still he's getting shots from somewhere far else. I think it is OG team 7 since Pakistani team that is
ओइ
shooting in the
दामी
direction.
ओइ
And
चाहिँ अर्को
yes,
किल
it
आयो
is RT with that headshot from Skarel gets a confirmation also. That means Gorkhali Warriors now left with only 3 men.
Okay. That's a
एक्लो हाने यार
that's
होजीले
a bad thing for them, though. But you know what? You need to work out. You need to think that now you don't have a player. You are playing with this one-man disadvantage. Now, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do after this? How are you gonna manage to, get back into the game? Kali Warriors. You know what? The best part is they at least have one kill point, so it just balances things out. For me, it does. But for them, I don't know. Maybe they still think that yeah, we need two to more three kills to balance the number of player we lost. The way they are playing and the area they picked is really good position. I love their position too. It's like nothing bad about that. In fact, not even a single thing. So yeah, it's a good thing by the way. But you have to be careful.
Well, you have to be very careful, but we have the big weapon in the airdrop that is going to be AUG. And I can see on the minimap, there is a team, I think it is Nepali Lions, I have to check. There is a team in the green, I think they are very close to that airdrop. Let's see if they are going to go for that AUG and the level 3 armor also. But I8, they are initiating a fight and Himson finds a knock onto the player of CMF over there. And Viper with that grenade is already looking for a confirmation. Let's see if we can find the confirmation, and the answer is no, but also still leading out over there, and angles being held to the perfection is not going to help CPF over there at all. Well, they eliminated a team. One defeat point already in their favor, and CMF IPG, they have been eliminated at 16th spot. A third party was happening in this situation, and they couldn't stand for very long.
Yeah, so they will stand for very long, and you know what? This is they have to be careful. Fight! Fabulous 4 has to be careful. Tito has very less HP, but still they're winning this, Shadow. They're winning this. Nice. It's a really good start, and nobody. You know what? They at least got 2 points, and they haven't lost a single man. So for now, it's working out.
Well, it is working out. 2 defeat points, and they are not being over greedy or overextending any of the fight. They are being really careful whenever they see an enemy. They try and take him down and not over aggress any fight or not overcome it. That is a good thing that is coming from their side. But on the other side, we have BTS Mafia also in the close proximity. We know the coordination of BTS Mafia, but last game was not in their favor at all. But Erangel is a strong point if they go by the stats of first game or first triangle, I think BTS Mafia ought to deliver a good performance in this particular one also. Let's see what's going to happen, as maybe not. Well, he's holding on to the other end of the cave or shelter. One end, we have Fabulous 4 East holding, we have Retaliation X. I think Retaliation X is going to win in this situation.
Let's see.
What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, like opt for Fabulous. I don't think so. Retaliation X could win that, but again, it's your pick, so see. But KS, I don't know why they always find themselves in on the receiving edge. I think so. They're a bit cursed, but look at that beautiful Maserati. You know what? I just want to buy one.
Lala, sign a gift.
I really love it. It's not too bad. Okay, there's a player hiding
राम्रो यार यो
inside
त
that garage, so
ओभर छ है
look at this beauty. Look at that. The scissor doors. Perfect
वाइट
lights. The you know what? I don't think so. That's a really
ओइ ओइ त्यो
expensive
सक्यो
car,
र
by
ओजी
the way.
ए छैन रहेछ छैन रहेछ
Whosoever gets that,
तीनजना मात्रै
I
सक्यो
think
हो
so
त
I
हामी
should
चारजना
get
छ
one in the game at least. I can enjoy the luxury
एएसटी र ओजीको
of
पर्छ
driving
सर
that beauty in the game. Right now I can't do that in real life, but you know anything can happen in the
Orko
future.
पनि
Meanwhile, Grim Sogak goes down instantly, and the kill got confirmed by Opex. It seems like Opex is the worst enemy for Team Grim, so they have to be careful though.
ओजी वर खायो नि
Well, they certainly have to be careful, but a close combat fight is erupting between BTS Mafias.
तिमी अर्को कि अर्किन
कसले कसको खायो रे दिदी
तिमीहरूको अर्को कि अर्किन
छैन
मेरो त लोडिङ आइरहेको
होइन कि कसले खायो भनेको ओजीले
कस्तो अड्क्यो हौ यो रिजोल्युसन त्यो ओभर धेरै भयो जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
For Fabulous 4
Let's see if they can get that confirmation. The revival is going to be important one. Oh, here goes your cover, dude. You had a very good temporary cover, but it just goes out. GNP Esports, Keaton really needed revive, but will be able to get that. No, Shadow goes down now. It just all comes down to these two players, Shaheen and Hazara. They need to do something. They need to get this revive. They need to get every single player back on their feet. Shaheen plays a major role here. And okay, Flex, that's a really awkward way to get Flex. And they just secured him. So Flex basically got knocked out by by a different player. And now Wayne Ronin, Team ART. They got sandwiched between two teams. And GRP, the players are still down. Shadow is the only player surviving. Meanwhile, Ultra Instincts goes out. They got eliminated. They faced an elimination. And GNP Esports also.
Guys, अब अरूहरु त्यस्तै हो, have fun.
Well, certainly things are happening different. Look at that. Opex also starting with
मेरो
only one man.
अब टुर्नामेन्ट
Yep. Left in Opex, I think so.
Have fun, guys.
हो र अरे अर्कोले
टुर्नामेन्ट हो
Get at least 2 to 4 points.
के छ रे हो त्यो भन्दा
They already have 4 kill
ठिकै
points,
छ
so you can work around
अब
that.
त्यो गर्नु
But
पर्यो के मलाई अब कसरी गाडी सिस्टमबाट अन हान्ने हौ
अब फोन रिस्टार्ट गर्ने
time is
अनि फेरि अनि अन गर्ने
ready for the
के
battle,
अरे यो
time is
लाइन
ready for aggression.
अब अनै नभएपछि के गर्ने त त्यही त गर्ने
Early Molly, but at least, you know, get something out of it. And indeed, that was the wrong move, my man.
I'll be back on 5 minutes.
A lot of damage. 9.
Okay, bye.
यो केटीले त 10 चोटि अफ गर्छ 10 चोटि अन गर्छु भन्दा होला
Opex player.
ल ल बाइ बाइ
1v